When Angel Reese says, "People aren't just watching Caitlin Clark, they're watching me too," it almost sounds like she's trying to convince herself. A day later, she's ejected, and it's hard not to see the jealousy. Whether Reese played or not, Caitlin Clark was always going to steal the spotlight. Reese loses control after getting roasted by experts, showing major pick-me energy every time she speaks. It's like every word is another chapter of a drama no one asked for. She seems to think if she's loud enough off the court, people will forget she's not keeping up with Clark on IT. In the end, Reese might be remembered as the player who couldn't handle someone else's greatness. Some label it as racism, but it's simpler than that. Caitlin Clark, a white girl from Iowa, comes into the league and suddenly the WNBA is more popular than ever. Reese, a black rookie, hasn't accomplished what Clark has, and she knows it. Stephen A. Smith, Matt Barnes, and Pat McAfee all pointed out the jealousy. Reese isn't trending for her talent. It's all about her drama. Let's be real, Reese can't stand that Clark is getting all the attention by letting her game speak for itself. She creates drama just to stay relevant, like when Kennedy Carter fouled Clark and Reese clapped from the bench, as if it were a twisted award show. Desperate much. Even Dan Patrick said it. Angel Reese is trying to be Draymond Green, but comes off more like Dylan Brooks. She's an instigator and it's not working. Reese keeps claiming the WNBA isn't just about Clark, but the truth is, it mostly is. Clark's breaking records and filling arenas, while Reese is stuck in her shadow. Stephen A. Smith even said it. Reese is good, but she's not Caitlin Clark. That Reese's mocking hand wave during the championship was a weak attempt to steal the spotlight. Instead, it just showed how much Clark's success bothers her. And despite winning a ring, it's still Clark everyone's talking about. Dan Patrick nailed it. Caitlin Clark doesn't need Angel Reese. Without Clark, Reese fades into the background. The harsh reality is that Reese's relevance is tied to Clark's success. Clark is boosting WNBA viewership and breaking records, while Reese is fixated on her. Reese desperately needs Clark to stay in the conversation, but Clark doesn't need Reese to be a star. It's sad because Reese has talent. Instead of focusing on her own game, she's consumed with Clark's. As long as that's the case,
Andrea, I'm not going to let you make it seem like Caitlin Clark was averaging 5 points a game. At the time, she was still averaging 16 points a game, which was more than a lot of other guards that made the team. So don't do that. Don't make it seem like she was averaging 5 points and this was like a handout.
No, it wasn't a handout.
Look at her numbers. Look at her numbers comparable to the other guards that were on the team. Caitlin Clark, what she's doing doesn't minimize what they've done, but we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is box office. She's doing this, and instead of giving her credit, y'all tried to make it about, oh, y'all poo-pooing the old guard. Y'all never talked about the old guard like this. Nah, I ain't gonna let it slide.